We've talked about dilations before, but today we're going to draw some of our own. So make sure everyone has a straight edge. We're going to start with draw lines from C through P, Q, and R. All right, so if you look down here, draw nice long lines because we're going to be enlarging. On the bottom, we're going to do a reduction. So nice long lines, C through P, C through R, nice and long, and C through Q. We're going to be enlarging our shape along these lines. If they're not long enough, you can extend them later. So we're going to make our triangle bigger out here. So let's follow these directions. Use a ruler to measure in centimeters, CP, CQ, and CR. So the distance from the center. So I got CP is about 1.8 centimeters. Now let's measure C to Q. C to Q I have is about 6.2 centimeters. Looks like to me, as long as you're close. And then C to R looks like 6.8 approximately. So now it says locate a point that is double the distance you measured in number 2. Okay, so we need to double this distance, double this distance, and double this distance. Okay, let's use our calculator for that. So we need to double 1.8. 1.8 times 2 is 3.6. So my new point is going to be at 3.6. My other new point is going to be at 12.4 and 13.6. And we're going to label those new points P prime, Q prime, R prime. All right, so let's do CP first. So we're going to go 3.6 now. 3.6 is right there. And so we're going to call that P prime. That's our new P. Now we need to get a new Q, which is going to be at 12.4. So go out on the line that has Q, go out 12.4. Because we're doubling, and we're going to call this Q prime. Now we're going to double CR, which is 6.8. So we have to put 13.6. R is now going to be at 13. Oh wow, I made mine just perfect. Mine's actually at 13.6. And we're going to call that R prime. Now we're going to connect these to form a triangle. It says connect P prime, R, Q prime, R prime to form a triangle. This is going to be my triangle. Oops, I didn't do a very good job there. All right, I connected those. I'm going to connect these. Getting close to my much bigger triangle. So you can see my little triangle here and my big triangle here. Let's find out how much bigger we made it. Okay. So we're gonna look at all the ratios. Make sure we kept it similar. So we're gonna measure our new side and our old side and put them over each other. So our new side is 10.3. Find out what our old side was. Our old side was about 5.1. Let's look at our new RQ prime. Our new side was 6.7, and our old side was 3.3. All right, our new from Q prime to P prime looks like 10.6, 10.5 maybe? Oh, 10.6. And our old side was, looks like 5.3 to me. These are all centimeters. Centimeters are the easiest to use. Now we have to find the ratio. We're going to take this and put it over that. All right, 10.3 divided by 5.1. I got 2.02. Now we're going to do 6.7 divided by 3.3. 2.03. Not so shabby. 10.6 divided by 5.3. That one worked out really nicely. So if you look at this, you can guess our scale factor is supposed to be 2. Now we didn't do the greatest job. Our measurements are off a little bit, but when we took one side of this and put it over one side of this, we got 2. Now that makes sense because if you look up here, we doubled everything. So it makes sense that our scale factor is 2. It should be. What is CP prime? C prime, let's just be C, not C prime. CP prime over CP. Let's go ahead and measure that again. C to P prime is 3.6 over, looks like 1.8, which equals, maybe you see where this is going, because we know that this is supposed to be the scale factor. This better work out to be 2. Yep. So you see, you can take the ratio of the sides, or you can do CP prime over CP. So kind of to sum this up, the scale factor is equal to the ratio of the sides, or another way you can do it is CP prime over CP. All of these things are exactly the same. Now I want you to try this. Do another example, but instead of making the shape bigger, make it 3 times smaller. So take this, once you measure it, and divide it by 3. Take this and divide it by 3. Take this and divide it by 3. And take this and divide it by 3. And then plot those points and connect them. And tell me what the scale factor is going to be. When you're finished, turn it in.